Rukia Kuchiki. You have been found guilty of a capital offense. 25 days from now, you will be taken to the Central Execution Grounds to suffer the ultimate punishment. That is the Soul Society's verdict. The decision is final. This is the last time that we will converse. I shan't speak with you again, Rukia. The next time I see you will be at the gallows.
Hey, don't be sad. Nothing's written in stone. They could still change their minds.
That ruling came from the Central 46. It can't be overturned or undone. But it's all right. I knew that this was going to happen right from the very beginning. There's no use.
Rukia?
It's so silent in here. I wonder how Ichigo and the others are doing right now. You're an unexpectedly good student. Your grades surprised me.
Hey, what's unexpectedly supposed to mean? With the way that I look, I need good grades to keep the teachers off my back.
So much fuss so early in the morning. Can't you even walk to school without making so much noise?
Good morning, Ichigo. Rukia.
Morning.
Hey, Rukia. Do you want to eat lunch together? Today, I brought French bread, bananas, and bean jelly. It makes for a really yummy spread.
Oh, sounds fantastic. No, I don't feel like I deserve to feel nostalgic, to revel in the past. I threw it all away myself. Everything. I see. Maybe this is just what I get. This is what I'm destined for. All of my friendships are temporary. South Rukon, 78th District, Hanging Dog. That's where I lived. And that's where I met Renji and all of his friends. Before that point in time, I'd been alone for as long as I could remember. Renji and his friends became like a family to me. However, that couldn't last forever. Soon enough, it all collapsed. That harsh life eventually got the best of all our friends, one after the other. In the end, the only ones that were left were Renji and me. Standing before their tombs, I made up my mind about the path I'd take. I would become a Soul Reaper, and I would escape that environment. However, things have a way of intruding on one's plans. Shortly after entering the Soul Reaper Academy, the Kuchiki clan, one of the most important families in the Soul Society, suddenly decided that they were going to adopt me. At first, Renji was happy to see me become part of that noble family, but joining it also meant that we would have to say goodbye to each other. After graduating from the academy and attaining my goal of becoming a Soul Reaper, I joined Squad 13, an opportunity that was also thanks to my adoptive family.
Please wait here for a little while. The lieutenant will be with you just as soon as possible. Can I help you?
I'm new. I only recently became an officer. Please, I hope that you'll treat me like anyone else.
Oh! Yes. Of course, of course.
Who's she?
She's one of the Kuchiki family.
Their new pet, huh? Heard she was exempt from the graduation exam and the enlistment exam.
Clueless. They have no idea of just how hard we worked to get here.
Hey, you there! What do you think you're all doing standing around here? This isn't a show. Get back to your posts. I'm Lieutenant Cayenne Shiba. Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Huh? Hello? Hey, what kind of a greeting is that?
Oof!
Look, I'm a lieutenant, you know? You're supposed to respond in kind. You should say, pleased to meet you, sir. What's your name?
Rukia Kuchiki.
And?
Pleased to meet you, sir!
Good. You're okay, Rukia. Allow me to welcome you to Squad 13. Our captain's in poor health, so I basically run the whole show around here. I'll let you in on a little secret. It's okay to call me Captain Cayenne. By mistake, now and then.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Within the Kuchiki family, I was treated like an outsider from the Rukan district. And within Squad 13, I was also treated differently, this time because of the family that had adopted me. An ordinary greeting, an ordinary chewing out, an ordinary relationship that one might expect to exist between superior and subordinate. Ordinary was exactly what I wanted. It's what I'd been searching for. It felt nice. Just being around him made me feel so comfortable.
Okay, let's get started, Rukia.
Yes, I'm ready, sir. I'm so sorry, Lieutenant.
Huh? What's wrong?
When we sparred earlier, I wasn't up to the challenge. I was too weak for you to even train properly. Please forgive me.
Is that the big problem? You're still a new officer. Don't worry too much about it. Frankly, it'd be weird if you could hold your own against me right from the get-go.
I'm afraid that I'm not very skilled when it comes to using the sword. I scored well in Kido at the academy, but, well, in the 13 court guard squads, my Kido was considered to be only average at best. Do I really belong here? Or am I simply fooling myself, pretending to be something that I'm not? What am I even doing here?
Huh? Seriously? What do you think? You're here to fight and to protect.
Protect? Protect what?
What? All kinds of things. All over the place.
That's a bit vague for me to truly understand. Do you think that you could perhaps be a bit more specific?
What? More specific? Rukia, are you really not aware? Don't you know about our captain's philosophy?
No.
There are two kinds of battles. First, there are battles that are meant to protect lives. And second, there are battles that are instead to protect honor. That's what Captain Ukitake believes. But you know, Rukia, I think it's simpler than that. I believe what he means is that everything we have to protect comes down to one thing.
One thing? So what's that?
The heart. Well now, if you ask me, I guess I'd say the heart is right here. Whenever people grow close, Whenever friendship blooms, a heart is born between them. It isn't a heart that's inside our bodies. Whenever we care about something, whenever we care about another person, a new heart is born into the world. I guess what I'm saying is that if you were all alone in the world, I don't really think that you could actually have a heart. Simply put, if your heart is full of a longing to be here, then that's where your heart is, right here. And if your heart is right here, then that alone is reason enough for you to be here.
Lieutenant.
So you don't need to worry anymore. Listen, you're one of us now. Here in Squad 13, we're family.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant. I was happy. Thanks to Kai and Shiba, I truly felt happy here. I'd say that it was really for the first time. But what I did to him that fateful night, I don't think it can ever be forgiven. All that I can really do now is stay here and silently wait. Wait to die. I don't deserve anything. I'm not worth saving. I'm not worth shedding blood over. I'm not worth anything. Alone, I'll sit and wait for my death. That is what my destiny is. Excuse me, brother.
Is that you, Rukia?
I'm sorry. Were you sleeping, perchance? Well then, in that case, I shall come back on another day at a more appropriate time.
It's no problem. What is that?
It's rice porridge.
I'll eat it.
Yes! If you aren't able to bring it to your mouth yourself, then I could...
It's all right.
So, do you actually like it, then? I asked the cooks to tell me what they could about your preferences, and I tried to make it to the best of my ability.
Really? You hold no grudge against me at all?
What?
When I learned that you were condemned to execution, I was left adrift, not knowing what I should do. Should I honor the oath that I made to my parents at their grave to never break the law again? Or should I remain true to the promise I made to Hisana to protect her sister? What was I to do, I asked myself. In the end, the choice that I made was to follow my oath to uphold the law. I even entered into a fight against Ichigo, who was trying to protect you. I confess that if it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't have realized Aizen's plot until the very end. And you would have been executed.
Of course not. I would never hold a grudge against you. And besides, I also remember that you tried to protect me back there. Byakuya! Byakuya! Byakuya, why? Why did you? Why? Byakuya! 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 Until now, I've always held the belief that I wasn't truly worth saving. It only made sense. Why would anyone risk their lives in order to save someone like me? Me, the person who was guilty of killing Kai and Shiba. But now... Yes. Thanks to the efforts of Ichigo and Renji, thanks to my friends, I overcame the loneliness that was inside me. I realized I'm not alone. I have some irreplaceable friends. In short, I have a reason for being here. And there's also my brother, who fought to protect me. Thank you for that, brother.
I see. This tastes good.
I'll take my leave. Renji, I didn't know you were here.
Hey, I had some time, so I came to check in on you.
Huh? Aren't you going to visit my brother?
Nah, I'll pass for today.
I see. Yes, that's right. I need to find a way to thank Renji somehow. Oh, I know just the thing. Renji, if it's all right with you, may I ask you something? Would you spar with me?
What's the matter?
Come on, we used to do it all the time. I just thought it would be fun to do it again after so long.
I'm up for it, of course. But can you handle it right now?
Yes, if anything, I could really do with some exercise. Thank you.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll happily oblige. So, are you ready?
Yes, give it your all. Don't you dare go easy on me.
As if I would. On your guard! Let's call it a day, okay?
Yes.
Anyway, tell me the truth. Why did you really want to spar with me? That look on your face. I can tell that you're hiding something.
What? No,
I've known you since you were a kid. Did you really think that I wouldn't notice you're keeping something from me?
You're right. I'm sorry. At first, I just wanted to find a way to properly thank you.
For what?
You know, for everything. For all that you did for me. I was lucky everyone was too busy with Aizen to punish me, but I still drew my sword against my own captain. Honestly, I very well could have died for doing that.
Well, I guess I can't just tell you it's nothing. However, I didn't do it just for you. I don't know how to put this. As a man, there are simply some fights that you just gotta take. So, I'm gonna accept your thanks. But don't go thinking you're indebted to me or anything. I just did what I wanted to do.
So, you're saying that you were following your heart?
My heart? Well, yeah. Could be, or maybe my soul? I don't know. Something like that, I guess.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. It's the same for me.
How so?
Yes. Fighting because that's what my heart tells me I should do. Actually, I want to be able to do that too. Well, I don't know whether I'm able to just yet.
I see.
And sorry about earlier anyway. I also felt like sparring with you because I wanted to have an excuse to beat you senseless. I wonder why that was.
You little... But oh well, that's just us. We shout at each other, throw hands, fight, and when it's all over, we go back to helping each other. Well, that sure ended up taking some time.
Renji.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh.
Thank you, Renji.
By the way, if you're thanking anyone, it should be Ichigo. He's the one who put himself on the line for us.
Yeah, that's true. I thought that I had taken Ichigo's fate and twisted it up beyond all repair, and that no matter what I did, I could never make up for it. But he didn't worry about any of it at all, and he came to save me instead. And now I can speak with Renji like we used to before, so long ago. So I shouldn't try to make up for it, and instead, I should focus on the heart. I should focus on...
What? Are you being serious, Renji?
Keep your voice down, you dummy! Somebody could hear us!
Sorry, but...
Look, I get how he must have felt, but still, why did he go on ahead without us?
Do you mean that Ichigo went there by himself?
Well, actually, Urahara told me that Uryu and Chad are with him.
I see.
Listen, I'm not asking the Soul Society to help me. Just tell me how I can get to Waco Mundo. Orihime is my friend. I'll save her all by myself.
You idiot! Why didn't you wait for us to come back? We're friends, aren't we?
Rukia. Don't look so sad. Let's think of what we'll have to do going forward.
Renji.
When we meet him in Waco Mundo, let's make sure that we give him a piece of our minds.
Yes, that's right. You and me both. That being said, just how are we going to reach Waco Mundo?
Well, Urahara also happened to tell me about that.
What are you doing there?
Where do you two think you're going?
Byakuya, Captain Ukitake.
We...
Please, don't stop us. This is important. We have to go.
Rukia, we...
The head captain has issued an order telling us to protect the Soul Society. Disobeying the head captain. Do you know what that would mean for us?
Byakuya, I'm so sorry, brother, but I can't budge on this either. This time around, I have to make sure I protect Ichigo, my other friends, and my heart. Yes.
Well, I guess I can't change your mind.
Come here.
The spiritual pressure. Byakuya.
Calm down.
Renji.
The captain is strong, that's true. But you're also stronger than you used to be. Come on. Let's go save Orihime.
Renji. Yes. Let's go.
Rukia,
Yes.
why go to such lengths?
Well,
I'm gonna save you, Rukia.
my friends are there for me. They've risked themselves. They've gambled their lives in order to save me. Now my time's come. It's my turn to save them.
Take this.
Captain Kuchiki, this is...
I heard that the Waco Mundo sandstorms can be dangerous. Take these with you. My orders were to bring you back, but they didn't say anything about stopping you from going again. I have done as much as I was asked. I was told only to bring you here, and nothing more than that was said. You're free to do as you please.
We never planned to stop you two from going to Hueco Mundo in the first place. I wanted to tell you earlier, but Captain Kuchiki stopped me from doing so.
Brother, Captain Ukitake.
Let that little punk go run around Hueco Mundo for a while, and see how they like it.
Be careful out there.
Ichigo, everyone, wait for me. This time, I'll protect all of you.
Ichigo.
It's already been a month since that battle.
It's all right. Come on. Don't make that face, Orihime. In time, Ichigo will wake up. But first, before that can happen, his remaining spiritual pressure has to stabilize. You are all friends. Hang in there. You must have faith.
Rukia! Yeah, it's Ichigo after all. I'm sure that he's gonna cheer up anytime now.
Indeed.
Rukia, you're our friend too.
Of course. Even if you go back to the Soul Society, we'll be friends. Always.
You all. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, Kaien always used to say,
I guess what I'm saying is that if you were all alone in the world, I don't really think that you could actually have a heart.
Rukia, what's wrong?
It's nothing. Just remembering the words of someone long past. That's all. At the time, I didn't really understand them, but I do now. Loneliness is what occurs when one loses heart. That was me once. I'd lost heart for a long time. But then Kaien, Ichigo, Renji, Byakuya, and all my comrades here in front of me, they changed me. They helped me be able to find my heart once again. That is surely. Thank you, all of you. I do consider you all to be my dear friends. Truly, I thank you. Sumenumai! Tsukishiro! No, I know that I can do better. Just like Ichigo, and like Kaien too. I will also...
Hey, Rukia!
Captain Ukitake, Byakuya.
Working hard as always, I see. I have to tell you, it makes me so proud, having a lieutenant as dependable as you.
No, this is still not the best I can do. I will continue to work even harder yet, till I'm worthy of the lieutenant title.
I see. It's important to work hard, that's true. But someone without the proper potential would never be promoted to lieutenant. You thought the same thing, didn't you? That's why you recommended Rukia, right?
Brother.
Rukia, before you went to Hueco Mundo, do you remember the answer that you gave me to my question? Why do you go to such lengths?
My friends are there for me. They've risked themselves. They've gambled their lives in order to save me. Now my time's come. It's my turn to save them. During the conflict with Aizen, I began to think about the words that Kaien spoke and what he was trying to say through them. What did he mean when he told me to protect the heart?
Those words, it's been a while. Indeed, that was the most important thing to Kaien.
Yes. And now I know what protect the heart actually means. The full saying should really be more like, protect your friends, as your heart resides within them. At least, that's what I believe to be true.
I see. Rukia,
Yes,
that feeling, never forget it.
yes. I once believed that I was completely beyond redemption, that my life was without value. But now, things are different. I have my brother, and also the allies that I've given my heart to. They've protected me for so long, and now it's my turn to protect them. My heart is with them, resting inside them.